Says somebody's on here. Hey everyone. Not sure if this is working. No, it says there's 11 people on. Hi Tammy. So if anybody here from my Mighty group is on, let them know. Send a message over there in the Mighty chat. Let them know I'm live on YouTube. I am trying to connect to my daily live stream on Mighty, and apparently it ran out of hours. So we're doing a last minute YouTube thing, and just so we can continue to have our live stream. Hi, Amy. Di says, I can hear and see you. Okay, this is new to me. I don't do YouTube Live very often. So if you see something weird, let me know. Okay, Amy can hear and see me. That's good. Who else is on? If anybody from my Mighty group is on, check in and let me know. Okay, Brenda's here. Good. Is it working okay, Brenda? I hear my phone going crazy back there. Okay, Debbie's here. Good. So Debbie or Brenda, can you go over to the Mighty group and let them know I'm live on YouTube instead? Yeah, I sure can. How's that? Is that better, Di? How's that? Okay, good. I just want to make sure all the Mighty people know that we're over here on YouTube instead. Okay, good. Boy, unexpected. So as you know, or you may not know if you're not a member of my Mighty group, I have a support group. It's on Mighty Networks. And I get 20 hours every month as part of my plan to do a live stream. And we do a live stream every morning, Monday through Saturday, 9 o'clock Pacific. And apparently when I got on this morning, I had run out of live stream hours. And that was unexpected. I should have been keeping tabs on that closer. We usually don't run out. We've been doing this since, I don't know, spring. So this is the first time it's happened, unfortunately. And I could buy more hours so I'd have more time with y'all, but you know, it resets every month on the 9th, which is today. So why spend money to reset the hours when it's going to reset today anyway? I just don't know what time it's going to reset. I have no idea. And I'm trying to bring this, oh, that's better. Thank you, Debbie. Good. Yeah, I got to figure this stuff out. I haven't done it in a long time. Okay, we're live one way or another. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tammy, Di, Debbie, Brenda, Jeremy, welcome. Amy, glad you're here. Sadie. What am I doing for us today? I'm going to make potato chips. That was something that was asked for in my Mighty group yesterday. So I have it all set up. I'm going to make my homemade potato chips. And it says we have, I can't tell how many people are on. Oh, 24 people on. Okay, all right. So how's everybody this morning other than my unexpected tech issues? Hope you're doing well. If you're not from my Mighty group, welcome. I haven't been on YouTube in quite a while. As you can see, I have a BNV mug. I've been working on a merch store. So I have a shop.brandnewvegan.com is the website. And I have the t-shirts, the mugs, and the cookbook. You can pre-order my cookbook. It is coming out soon. November, I believe, is the release date. And all the information and the links and all that to pre-order are over there. Hey, Northeastern California. Lorna, welcome. Glad you're here. So Brenda or Debbie, could you post a link to my shop for me? That would be helpful, very helpful. And then I'll throw that up here for people to see. Recipe day today too. Which means I'll be cooking for tomorrow's blog post. And I was going to show this off in my live stream, my Mighty group. I know a lot of people follow along with what I'm making. This is something you're going to need for tomorrow. It's called achiote paste. You can find this in the Mexican section of your grocery store. I'll find there we go, a closer view of that. As a comment right here, Debbie, just make the comment with the URL shop.brandnewvegan.com and I can throw it up on a screen. So this is something you're going to need for tomorrow. Post it here in YouTube as a comment like you're doing right now for everybody in YouTube to see. The link to my shop, shop.brandnewvegan.com. I can do it. It's just hard for me to see these old eyes on the laptop with small print. There we go, guys. So there's the link to the merch, the cookbook pre-orders, the coffee mugs, the hoodies, the t-shirts, all that. Meanwhile, this stuff, you can find it at your grocery store. Look in the Mexican aisle. Look where the spices are, the dried chili pods, stuff like that. It's achiote paste. It's made from annatto seeds. And it's something, it comes in a cake. It's like a solid cake. And I'm going to use this today in my recipe, which I'm making vegan tacos al pastor. It's like, I'm going to use soy curls. I'm going to marinate them in a homemade adobo sauce. And we're going to fry them up and put them on some tortilla shells with pineapple and some salsa. Is it oil-free? Yes, it's oil-free. The ingredients are annatto seed, cornmeal, salt, garlic, spices, crushed chili, vinegar, water, and there is a red dye. I don't know why they added the red dye. This is a very popular condiment in Mexico. Hi, Mona. How are you? So this is for tomorrow's recipe. Today, on my Mighty group, I was going to make potato chips because somebody asked me. So I have my, am I okay in the view? Yeah. I'll show you how I do it. And I have not done this in a while. This is my full star chopper. I have used it a lot. I need the blade. all of your accessories come in this handy dandy little box. I'm looking for the mandolin. This will get you. Be very careful with this, guys. So it snaps in like that. This is a guard. And mine came with a glove, which I really, really recommend. Is this going to be a regular thing? It could be. I've been toying with the idea. I'm going to try to shrink that down a little bit. There we go. That's better. I've been toying with the idea of doing more YouTube. I just haven't. If you like it, let me know. So I have a couple of potatoes. I'm not going to do a whole lot. That's still breakfast where I'm at here in Oregon. And be very careful with a mandolin. Very, very careful. It will take your finger off. So that's why I use the guard and I use the glove. You can probably get started. I'm just going to shove that in there like that, and then get the guard on there. It has these little fingers that prick and poke the potato to hold it on there like that. And you'll get to the end where there's not a whole lot. And it makes perfectly sliced potato chips. We'll do one more. Mona would love that. So it's very handy, very quick. All right, set this aside. I have my potato chips. Now we're going to microwave these. That's according to my recipe. Let me find you that recipe real quick so I can post it as a link. BNV and chips. And there's the recipe. I'm going to copy this and, okay, I copied it. Now go away so I can see what I'm doing. Lorna had one try to eat a finger. I don't touch one without a glove. Yeah, no kidding, Lorna. I totally get that. All right, here's the link to the recipe if anybody wants to go visit the blog and see it. There you go. So we have our potato chips. You got two choices. If you use a dinner plate, which you can, this is going to get really hot. Put some parchment paper down for sure. Or you can use a paper plate like I'm going to do. I'm not sure which one will be better. We'll try both. As far as sticking, you just want to arrange them. Single layer. And again, somebody in my support group really had a craving for potato chips and wanted to watch me make them. I think she said for her, an entire bag was one serving. That's bad. Now, if you want to right now, you can season these up a little bit. I have some tahini, which is mostly salt, some chili powder. Just a little sprinkling. And we're going to microwave this. I think I say in the recipe 5 to 7 minutes. Your chips were the first I ever made. Oh, thank you, Mona. We'll take this stuff off. I haven't used this microwave down here, so I have no idea if it's going to blow my breaker or anything like that. We'll find out. There's a minute. Do it a minute at a time and just keep an eye on them. When they turn brown, they're done. That's basically it. There we go. Hide my mess. For all my YouTube people, I'm sorry I've been gone so long. Again, I'm working on a cookbook, and it's taken a lot of time. Always stuff happening between the support group, the morning live streams, the cookbook, the weekly blog posts and recipes. It takes a lot. So I've been busy, but I've been wanting to come back to YouTube. I didn't plan on doing it this way. Hopefully, Mighty Group, our hours will reset today. So there's 1 minute, and they're not done, you can tell. Not even close. So again, 1 minute at a time. It'll probably take 5 to 7 minutes. I thought I had blown a circuit when there was no live stream this morning. No, it wasn't you guys. It wasn't me either. It was Mighty. That's why I try to live stream every morning for about 45 minutes tops. It gives me plenty of time every month for those 20 hours. And we've been going over a few times. We've been close to an hour a couple of times, and that ate up my hours, and I didn't even realize it. So far, so good. And you want to look for the brown. They'll start to turn brown. That's how you know they're done. And this plate's getting warm. Again, this microwave, it's a little college dorm microwave. It's not very powerful at all. It's like 500 watts, something like that. It might take longer. Mona says, oh, Brenda brought the chip holder thing so she could make more than what you can fit on a single plate. That's a good idea, Brenda. And Mona wants to know what kind of holder you bought. Mona just uses the microwave turntable now. That's one way to do it. They're getting there. They're definitely getting there. So that's 3 minutes. But see, they're still flimsy. They'll be hard, like a potato chip. One more. Brenda got hers on Amazon. It holds the chips on the edge. Di says, I've used Chuck's recipe for other veggie chips too. Times vary, so check every minute. Works well. There you go. Ah, Warna, you're welcome. It's there. I added some aprons to the store yesterday too. Aprons are kind of cool. Mine's coming. It's on its way. It says BNV for the health of it. And again, we're getting there. Not quite yet. Still kind of flimsy. I'm sure people are wondering, can you air fry these instead of microwaving them? I'm sure you could. So long as we're not deep frying, right? Deep frying is bad. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. I'm not used to using this for YouTube Live, so I have a hard time finding where everything's at. 25 people, that's good. It's about the size of our Mahdi group in the morning. That's fine. Start to feel the heat. Nope, still flimsy. I'm going to lose track how many minutes this is, so. Yeah, I'm sure, Tammy, that the air fryer would work fine. Probably be quicker too. But on a normal microwave, a normal powered microwave like you have in your kitchen, not this little tiny thing I have, it won't take that long. It'll take about 5 minutes. My wife loves these too. The good thing about putting them on a plate instead of Brenda's chip holder, you can't eat that many. If you eat all of these, okay, that's a serving. You got 7 instead of 27. And time for me to get, there we go. Man with a pan. Thank you, Michael. I do use it. Okay, they're firming up. They're not done yet, but they are firming up. They're not all flimsy. So we're getting there. And they're not sticking. All right? I think another minute or two and we'll be good. Get back to the comments. What type of potato works best? These are Yukon Golds. I think I've done it with a russet stew. Yeah, Brenda has a microwave that has a lower power, and it does take longer. Do you flip them? Sometimes I have problems with sticking if I don't flip them at some point. I haven't flipped them yet. If you want to brown on both sides, I'm not sure if you would need to flip them or not. Honestly, I have not made these in a long time. Oh, we're getting a hot plate. That's what we're getting. But they are definitely getting done. This is the point where you want to be really careful and watch them closely because they're starting to yeah, they're not chippy yet, almost. I think another minute and we'll be there. I think I'm going to use this instead of that. My wife made this for me, a little watermelon hot pad. I'm going to stop it after 30 seconds. Hi, Annette. That's better. Not quite, almost. That one in the middle is really done. But somebody asked about flipping them over. They're brown on both sides. And if I take that off, you can hear. Oh, they're hot and good. That's all there is to it. Making potato chips. I'll throw these in. You know I gotta try it. One more. Yum. All right, guys. Homemade potato chips. Excuse me. That sriracha just got me. So good. We'll do these on the paper plate. Go 2 minutes on that. Oh, good, Warren. I'm glad you heard that. Yeah, they're crispy. I don't know if you can hear that. Mona, I missed the thickness level on the lowest or the second lowest. I'm not understanding, Mona. For the potato? Mine only has one. This only has one blade and one setting. Hopefully you can see about how thick that is. Okay? And this just pops out. Boy, I love sriracha, but that got me. Isn't it crazy how expensive this stuff is anymore? And I am well stocked, by the way. And I have 2 more up in my pantry. Plus I made my own, so I am really well stocked. Yeah, little bottles like this, 20, 30 bucks. It's crazy. So, okay, here's something. I did not use the parchment paper. These are just on a paper plate. They're sticking. Yeah, they're starting to stick. So be aware. What I'm going to do, ooh, hot, take these off. A little paper on it. Won't hurt anything, right? That one's really stuck. Okay, we'll just get rid of that plate. I'll reuse my parchment paper. So parchment paper is a must. But I thought the paper plate might be better because it won't get so hot like this plate did. Mona, Brenda said she has 2 different blades for hers and she uses the thinnest. If they're thick pieces of potato chip, and again mine only has the one setting, they're going to take longer to cook. The thinner they are, the faster they'll cook. Mona's has 4 settings. Wow. That's a fancy mandolin. Mine's pretty basic. Di says that's about where mine starts sticking, so I guess I just need to use the parchment paper. Yeah. That was after about 3 minutes. I'm doing 2 minutes at a time now that the microwave has proved itself. It's not going to blow up on me and blow my breaker. All my garbage out of the way. And if you don't have one of these gloves with yours, I try to find one. They're really good for keeping your fingers safe. Because I was making potato chips on that very mandolin and was not using a guard. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we're getting there. I was not using the guard, and I was slicing away, and it got too close. I didn't realize it, and my thumb went in that blade, and the tip of my thumb ended up in the sink, and I had blood everywhere, and I wrapped up my thumb with paper towels, and I was screaming for my wife to get me a Band-Aid. And I made the mistake, really bad mistake, when I finally got it calmed down enough to bandage myself. I used gauze, and I didn't put anything on it, just dry gauze. So when it healed and it scabbed over, guess what? The gauze was part of the scab, so I had to yank that off. Okay, Lana, we'll see you later. And that hurt. Yanking that thing off with a just formed scab was really painful. It hurt worse than the original cut. So yeah, wear the glove. And if you don't have one, I recommend you buy one. Fish fillet glove by Fishing Supplies at Walmart is where I found hers. Di said, good tip, Di, thank you. So I don't know, guys, a impromptu YouTube live like this, you guys like this? Is it useful? You tell me. I'm trying to think of things I can do. One thought over at the Mighty Group was that I know a lot of bloggers are doing cooking classes and cooking shows and things like that. And they charge money, so I was thinking like $5 a month, I could do 2 cooking shows a month. And that would be behind a paywall and a separate thing to log into. But would that be beneficial to you guys for $5 a month to watch me do 2 cooking demos, not potato chips, something else, but maybe a Zoom call too? I'm not sure. Di definitely likes it. Yeah, I should have soaked that gauze in water first. I really should have. Joe says I'm liking it. Yes, I really like it. Okay, thank you guys. So I've been doing 2 minutes at a time now that I feel safe. And you can see they're starting to brown on both sides. Doesn't have to be flipped. So that doesn't matter. This one kind of puffed up. I can find the right angle. Yeah, kind of puffy. So I'll do 1 minute now. And they're not seasoned. Those aren't seasoned at all. These have a little bit of tahini, and honestly, I don't think you need any seasoning at all, because when you put anything on here, when you microwave it, it'll burn into the chip. I don't know if you can see that. There's little black specks. Ooh, see the little black specks? That was that tahini powder. But can you hear that? They're crunchy. If you need a quick crunch snack, those are perfect. Tammy says, yes, I like this. Mona, I prefer scheduled, so I have an idea when you're going to be on. Me too. I had no idea I was going to be on this morning. I really didn't. Brenda got her gloves on Amazon. Ooh. See, I should have been careful. I should have been watching closer. But they're definitely done. A little too done, maybe. Yeah. But still. Oh, and hot too. And just remember, you can season these however you want. I would add the seasoning, whatever you use now, like salt, garlic powder, pepper, tahini. If you don't know what tahini is, what they do with it? It's in your grocery store. It's usually in the produce aisle. People like to put this on their watermelon and their corn. It's wonderful on corn. It's chili powder. It's mostly salt. Where's the ingredients? And can I read them? Probably not. It says reduced sodium. Like that means anything. Oh, here we go. Chili peppers, sea salt, citric acid. Yeah, but it's really good on corn, watermelon, potato chips. Look in your grocery store, in the produce aisle. So I don't have anything else, guys. Di, it's nice to be able to ask questions and chat about recipes here, or Madi. Okay, nice. Brenda says, yes, it's good. Thank you, Brenda. I definitely think scheduled's better, and if I do this again, I'll try my best to schedule something a week in advance, let you guys know. Joe got her gloves through my BNV link. Thank you, Joe. Oh yeah, dipped in salsa, these would be good. That's the perfect chip right there. You got to really watch them, because they can go from that, yeah, that to that in a heartbeat. So keep an eye on them. Maybe when they get closer to being done, every 15 seconds, every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds. Keep an eye on them. Oh, my cheese sauce. Yeah, definitely. Cheese sauce and chili. Oh, that sounds good. So I'm making, I made green chili stew the other day, and these would be good for that. Okay, guys, thanks for showing up. So impromptu recipe tomorrow on the blog. Again, I'm making tacos al pastor, a vegan version. I'm using soy curls as my meat. I'm going to make a marinade, a adobo marinade, using some dried chilies, probably a combination of guajillo and ancho with that achioto paste, whatever I did with it. Right here. Achiote. Did I pronounce it right? That'll be one of the ingredients. And some spices, other spices, garlic powder, maybe a little not sure yet. But a marinade, you'll soak your soy curls in the marinade, and we'll fry them up in a skillet. Pineapple for sure, gotta have some pineapple. Thinking about going to buy a real whole pineapple today, so I have that on hand. But you're gonna need some pineapple. Corn tortillas, of course, are oil-free. Check your labels, make sure, but most of them are oil-free. I get the little tiny corn tortillas, the white corn. So yeah, white corn tortillas with some adobo, marinated soy curls, and fresh pineapple, and maybe some salsa verde. That's the recipe tomorrow. Amy says, so good to see you. Thanks for sharing your potato chip recipe with us. I appreciate you very much. Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate you guys too. Is the coloring in the annatto artificial or natural? I know the annatto seed is a natural dye itself. For some reason, this has a red dye in it too. FD&C red number 40. I don't know why. But the natural annatto seed that this is made from is what the Native Americans used to use for face paint. It's one of many things they used it for. It's a natural red dye. Mona says whole pineapple is the way to go. The frozen's not that sweet and the canned is bland. I agree. I have some canned I was going to use, but I'm like, no, I'm going to get some fresh. So I'll be cooking the rest of the day. I'll give these to my wife. I'm sure she'll maybe not like the burned ones, but maybe I'll make some more for her. This is a nice little one. A fun snack. And a lot of people don't know you can make potato chips yourself in the microwave. So you can show off your massive cooking skills and impress your friends. And I promise if I have to do this again on YouTube, I will let you know next time in advance. Thanks for coming though. Thanks for being here. They have more than one brand dye. This one here was hanging with the dried chilies and the dried oregano, Mexican oregano and dried Mexican cumin, stuff like that. If you look in the, and stores are weird. Sometimes they have the Mexican dry goods in one aisle and the other Mexican goods in the other aisle, like Walmart did. But there was a section in Walmart that had a lot of the Mexican hominy and their canned beans, and it had a Mexican brand name. Look there, because they had a little box. It wasn't a package, it was a box. And it had that same achiote paste condiment on the box. So look around, ask somebody if you have to. And a Mexican grocery store, if you have a mercado next to you, or a, you know, we have a bunch here in my area with the Hispanic population that we have here in Portland. So yeah, they're everywhere, and I'm sure if you walk into any one of those, they would have this stuff too. Good luck. Let me know if you can't find it. I'm sure it's on Amazon. Amazon's got everything, right? Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time for sure. And check the blog tomorrow. And if you're here from YouTube and you're not part of my Mighty group, and you'd like to be, because we do this every morning there, I'll put in a link. It is a great bunch of people, really is. BNV community. There you go, BNV community. It's only $1 a month, and you can find that at the bottom of your couch, right? In the bottom of your purse, underneath your car floor mats. You can find $1 a month, and $10 a year if you want to save a couple bucks. We do the live streams every morning. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We support each other. It's the main thing. We're here for each other. You don't have to do this alone. It's hard to be plant-based by yourself with nobody else in your family supporting you. It's really hard. I know. Rhonda, my wife, she's supporting me now. She's eating like this now. Her blood pressure is fine now. But in the beginning, it was just me. And it can be very difficult. So that's why we have a support group, to help each other, support each other, raise each other up. We listen to the complaints. We clap and applaud with their successes. And it's a wonderful group of people. Made some really good, dear friends there. So I hope you come join us if you're not there already. And otherwise, I'll see you here on YouTube next time. And I'll let you know beforehand, I promise. Okay, guys, take care. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Now I got to figure out how to end this thing. And I have no idea how. This will be fun. I see the camera. Oh. Finish. I see it. There we go. See you later, guys.